Hi, and welcome to part 2 of our video series on restoring your NES. In this part, we'll look at cleaning and repairing. We've moved to our new website, so check us out at www.videogameselling.com. Okay, so in the first part, we broke down the Nintendo NES into its basic components. So now you should have 8. The top and the bottom casing, the metal shielding and the cartridge tray, the circuit board and the old 72-pin connector, the power and reset control, and the controller ports. Okay, we're going to start with cleaning the top of the Nintendo NES. Okay, here's the one that I had that looks pretty dirty. This is probably an average one that you would get off eBay. But what we want is one that looks nice and clean and near to the original off-white color that the Nintendo came in. So flip the lid over, and there's 5 screws that hold on the black plastic pieces that are really just there for decoration. But by taking them off, you can get a more thorough cleaning. So unscrew those screws and take those plastic pieces off. Make sure you keep these screws because they're really small, and they're not gonna fit with any other pieces. They're a different size. Okay, so on the video over here on the right is just me doing what I just said, unscrewing those screws, taking off those pieces. Okay, you're going to want to fill a kitchen sink or a large tub with dish soap and hot water. Once you get the pieces off, you're going to put all 3 of the pieces, just soak them in that hot water. You don't have to leave them there for a long time, just until the hot water gets cool. Then you probably want to take them out and scrub them down with a sponge or whatever you have available. You can dry it off and then let it dry for a little while too on its own. And you should end up with something that looks like what we have here on the bottom. That's the same one that I just did in the video, the same one that was in the picture. It came out not as perfect as maybe an original one would look, but it looks a lot better than it did before. A lot whiter and cleaner. Okay, if you have more problems, there's more things that you can try. If there's stickers on your NES, you can try Glue Gun. It's a product that's made specifically for taking stickers off. I like to just put it on where the sticker is, let it soak for a little while, then take a razor and go along the side and just gently try to get those stickers off. You don't want to push in too much and scrape up your Nintendo. For permanent markers, you can try alcohol, or sometimes I'll try a Clorox bleach pen. That seems to work well. For discoloration, you can try hydrogen peroxide. And actually I put a video up on the website that, it's not my video, but someone else's, about how to get rid of discoloration. I haven't tried it, but it looked like it worked pretty well. Okay, now cleaning the circuit board and switching the 72-pin connector. Using your thumbs, like I show in the video here, you want to wiggle on the right and the left with your thumbs on that 72-pin connector until it pops off. Once it pops off, you can clean the circuit board. What I use is called Audio Video Head Cleaner, but I think it's just the same stuff as WD-40. I'm not sure on that, but I think it's pretty much the same as WD-40. So the most important part to clean is the contacts there that connect to the 72-pin connector. You want to clean those thoroughly. I clean the whole thing with that spray and Q-tips, just because I like to clean the whole thing with that. If I'm telling the customers that I'm cleaning the whole thing, then I like to try and make sure everything is clean. It doesn't really affect the gameplay of the NES or how it works, but I like to clean it anyway. Okay, so after you've done that, let the board dry for a few minutes, and then you can put the 72-pin connector on. So let's look at the video here and let's just finish. I'm gonna clean that and put that on. So here's the new one. You can get those on eBay for about $5. A brand new one. I was also watching a video where someone was showing a way to clean your old 72-pin connector. So I might put that up as well. I've tried cleaning it, but my technique didn't have the same results as the one in the video. So maybe I'll try that out, and then maybe I'll put that online as well. Okay, here I'm just using Orange Clean. It's called Orange Clean to wipe off the cartridge tray, just to get the dust off. Might as well. There you go, it's all clean already. Let's go to the next part. Okay, cleaning out the bottom. Okay, you want to spray the bottom with orange cleaner again and wipe it out with a rag. Now, I wouldn't soak the bottom like we did the top. You could soak the bottom, but the problem is the original stickers are there, and I like to make sure that the original stickers stay on there. Some people on eBay like to see that it's in pretty near to the original condition, so I don't like the stickers to fall off, and if you soak it in water, the stickers a lot of times will fall off. If there's no stickers on there, then go ahead and soak this part in soapy water too. It's the easiest way to do it. But if the stickers are on there and you want them to stay on, then I just spray it out with orange cleaner and dry it out with a rag. So that's what I'm doing here in the video on the right. Okay, now the next thing you're going to want to clean is the power and reset buttons. And to do that, I just spray a rag with orange clean again and just wipe them down. You don't want to spray the power and reset controls because you can mess something up with getting the water on there. So I just wipe them off like that. You can also pop those buttons off. There's two little red things that you can just push them in, and the buttons will pop off, and you can soak them in water too if they're really dirty. Most of the time they're not that dirty, so I just use a rag and wipe them off with some orange cleaner and get all the dust off of there. And there they are. Alright, so that's it. Next we will look at how to take all this stuff and put it back together again. I'll also be looking at the parts of your Nintendo controllers and how to replace them and clean it and get those restored as well, so you can have a fully restored system.